It's time to dish with D. That's me. Thank you for on this video, making yourself a priority. It is Wednesday, and today is what I eat in a day on Weight Watchers. Here's some snippets that I took during the week of some breakfast, some lunch, some dinner, some snacks, maybe a few tastings for your perusal. And there's Mr. Bailey. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have not yet, hit that subscribe button. Join us here at Dish with D. I give you the points, and I tell you the 0-point foods as well. So without further ado, let's roll that delicious food footage. Breakfast at church. I have 1 hash brown patty for 4 points. Steve and I split this Oikos 000 on our oatmeal, so 1 point for that, and 2 points for my bacon. So that is my breakfast for 7 points. Lunch today is 5 points. I have 2 points for my 28 grams of sourdough bread. I have a chicken thigh for 0. My salad is 0. I have 1 point of cheddar cheese. I think I weighed it in grams. I don't remember, but it came up to 1 point. And I also have 2 points of dressing on there. So it is a 5-point lunch for me today. Some veg, some protein, some grains, some dairy, a good fat. It's all good in the hood, my lovelies. I'm going to enjoy this lunch today. It's been a hot minute since I've had a salad. Breakfast this morning is 5 points. I have a veggie hash. I have 3 points for my Amy Lou's sausage chopped up. It's like Feast of the 7 vegetables in here. I have everything I could think of in the house. Peppers, onions, mushrooms, spinach, carrot, zucchini. It's almost 7. So that is a hash. There's no potato in there today. I do have 1 fried egg. Over easy egg, I should say. It's a little bit runny. And I have 2-point slice of this. It's like a homemade whole grain bread. It's a very small slice. It was either that or potatoes. I went with the toast. I think I just felt like bread today. So that's 2 points. And I do have a ½ a teaspoon of my new obsession. You know I love my hot sauce, but I've been enjoying this Fly by Jing sweet chili crisp. ½ a teaspoon is 0 points. You don't need more than that because it's so spicy, but it's so good. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. So that is my breakfast this morning for 5 points. Look at the color. Sun-dried tomatoes. That's a little bit of teaspoon of nutritional yeast for that cheesy flavor. I could have added real cheese, honestly. I don't know. I just feel like that's a little bit, but not really a lot. And 0 points. So yeah, I'm gonna go enjoy this delicious, delicious veggie forward breakfast. Lunch today is 6 points. 2 points for my light string cheese and 4 points for my poppables. 25 grams is 4 points. I have a sliced up, just seasoned, pan-seared, no fat, chicken thigh, and some of my spinach dip, and I will dip my poppables in for 0. So there you have it. A nice, easy, very satisfying lunch. Dinner tonight is chicken spinach with little mini ravioli soup. I just have to cut my raviolis. Everything else is 0. So I have about a 1/4 cup. I'm going to venture to guess. And that is 4 points. There's a little cheese inside of those. Kind of like a tortellini, but not. So that's going to be my dinner tonight so far. Breakfast this morning is a clean, simple eats pancake. I have to use this mix up. I have ½ a cup for 4 points. Mixed with an egg and some water. And I did put in my pan 3/4 of a teaspoon of unsalted butter to give it that buttery crust that I absolutely am addicted to. You know what? We have points. People ask, what do you spend your points on? There you go. A little bit of indulgence in my low healthy pancake. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of Lakanto sugar-free maple for 0 points on top of that. That will be my delicious high protein breakfast this morning. I'm getting 15 grams just from the pancake, and then whenever how many grams of protein's in the egg, it'll just boost up my protein for this morning. I just wanted to share, when you've had enough, when you feel satisfied, you stop eating. I don't want any more, so I'm not going to finish this because it's there. Yes, it's within my points budget. Yes, I could afford it, but I don't want it. I feel satisfied. If I ate the rest of that, I would feel uncomfortable right now. So listen to your body, and if you really are satisfied, don't feel ashamed to throw that out. I mean, that's a pretty significant piece. I mean, that's at least 3 bites. So it's going to the trash. Lunch today is a 1/3 cup of cottage cheese with some Girl Scout s'mores, hard-boiled eggs with some hot sauce, and a string cheese. It's a very, think about it, protein, protein, protein. I got a lot of protein in this lunch, but didn't know what I felt like. But that sounded really good, so this is going to be my lunch today. How many points? 2 for my cheese stick and 1 for my cottage cheese. So it is a 3-point lunch full of protein and deliciousness. All right, time for another taste, and we'll taste another one of these. Another one of these Hydroflex refreshing variety in the variety pack. We're going to go for the peach mango because peach is usually my favorite. So remember, 10 calories, 0 points, and my Stanley, my 30-inch Stanley. Ooh. Oh, I can smell the peach from here. Now these, like I said, these are encouraged to be put into smoothies as well. So if you need like a smoothie base, these would be great for that. Or, you know, maybe put it in vanilla protein powder. How good would that be? So I'm just going to mix it up. And then I'm going to add some ice. Smells very fruity. Remember, I also could offer you 10% off on Devotion's website. Let's see. The cucumber melon was amazing. So how does this one compare? Ooh, that's nice. God, which one do I like better? I don't know. They're both pretty good. That's why I like getting a variety pack. You don't have to choose. You get a little bit of each. We still have to try the Rocket Pop and the strawberry watermelon. So stay tuned for future tastings. This is a 5 out of 5. Both are fantastic. So far, 2 for 2 Devotion. Breakfast this morning is a protein chai latte. I did have, sorry. Forgot about my 1 point of cottage cheese. I already had half of it. Didn't know what I felt like for breakfast this morning. It was still a little under the weather from yesterday. So I'm keeping it light somewhat. So I'm having a 2 point for my cup of Premier Indulgent Caramel Truffle and 1 point for my cottage cheese. So it's a 3-point breakfast this morning. You get to see me because I just filmed a reel. So I'm calling it a Dirty Judy Chai. Or a Judy Dirty Chai. My girl Judy had suggested it, so I name it after her. You ever suggest a recipe for me? Let me know and you'll get named after it too. If I remember anyway. If I don't, call me out. So that's my breakfast this morning. Time for another tasting. What are you tasting today, Dee? One of the hauls from my Black Friday sale from American Dream Nut Butter. This is the cake batter cookie dough. This is a cashew butter. So I believe, not always true, but I believe the cashew butters are always 3 points a tablespoon versus some of the almond butters are 2 points a tablespoon. Cashews that are just normally higher in fat. But you know, American Dream has all those mix-ins in. But it's the same points as peanut butter, but with a lot more fun stuff in there. I mixed it up. Can you see it? I mean, come on. Peter already had it, so it's why it's missing some. But I wanted to taste it with you guys this morning, so I waited. Oh my gosh. This is indulgent peanut butter. I'm not gonna lie. It's indulgent, but I like it because you're not paying any more points for peanut butter, but you get all these fun things in there. You get cashew butter, almond butter, and peanut butter. They have all different ones on their website. I'm not an affiliate or anything. I don't have a code, but I do. I always buy them when they're like Black Friday, so they have really good specials. I usually get like 4 or 5 jars, and it lasts me a year because I don't, like I said, I don't have more than a tablespoon at a time. Sometimes I eat a tablespoon. Sometimes I put it on a plate and I dip apples in it. Or I spread it on things. I try not to use 2 tablespoons. I mean, unless I'm having a peanut butter sandwich, which very rarely happens. But this to me is indulgent butter because it's this snacking butter. But you have it the way you want, but that's how I have it. And I think it's fantastic. I mean, I'm so excited to try this. Peter said it was really good, so kind of like, I mean, I've never had one I didn't like. Oh, wow. Or if they taste like cookies, a cake batter, cookie dough. I mean, and people say they have a hard time, like, how do you not eat the whole jar, Denise? Because I'm going to have some tomorrow. I find if you don't have something, you want to eat the whole jar when you have it. And that's helped me. I mean, put it away. I'm not going to leave this out and stare at it all day. Because, yeah, if it's there, I'll have a little bit more. I've done that, too. Put it away. If you don't see it, it's more helpful. But 5 out of 5. I mean, seven grams of protein, 10 grams of carbs, and 11 grams of fat, I guess, in the serving. 160 calories for the 2 tablespoons. And most times I only have 1. 3 grams of total sugar includes 2 grams of added sugar. This good stuff. Oh my gosh. I've never met what I didn't like. And they have baby butters. You can get, not all the flavors I think have baby butters, which is like a mini jar. They wanted to try like them out. Like, I get it. They're not cheap. I think they're like $14 a jar. I'm not gonna lie. That's expensive. But like I said, I wait for that when they have really good sale and a discount. So I usually get it. I get it once a year. I don't get it all the time, and I stretch it out. So it's an indulgent thing. But it's one of those things that keep you. How do you stay on plan? You're not on a diet. You're on a lifestyle, which means you fit little things like this in and you put it away. It's a work. It doesn't happen overnight, but if you practice it, like I say, knowing that you're going to have something makes it easier to stop. So that's my tasting for today. Let's make a Judy dirty chai latte. This is after one of my oldest peeps, Miss Judy Loge. So I have named this after her because she inspired me to make this. So yeah, what's in this dirty chai? I have a chocolate chai tea bag. I have a cup of the indulgent salted caramel truffle, a little whipped cream, a little cinnamon dust, and very easy and minimal ingredients. First, you steep your chai tea bag in about a 1/4 cup of boiling water for about 20 minutes, what's nice and concentrated with that deep chai flavor. You pour that over your cup with ice, and then your 1 cup of protein. Give it a good mix. Top it with a little whipped cream and a little cinnamon dust, because why not? There you have it. Let's taste. Let's see if Dirty Judy Chai lives up to her name. She is good. Now, I know a dirty chai usually has espresso or coffee in it, but I'm calling it dirty because I'm using chocolate. So 2 points for the 1 cup of indulgent premier protein. So about a little over 20 grams of protein in this bad boy, and caffeinated and delicious. Follow for more. Having a 3-point lunch today. I have half a serving of these Hippie Snacks avocado crisps for 3 points. Hard-boiled egg with hot sauce or buffalo sauce. It's been my new obsession. And a little homemade shrimp salad. Not enough mayo for me to count, which is shrimp, some pico de gallo right there, and seasoning. So I'm going to scoop it up with my crackers and eat my egg, and that's going to be my lunch today for 3 points. Breakfast this morning will be at Weight Watchers. I am taking a Dannon Light and Fit banana cream pie. Yogurt, 80 calories, 12 grams of protein, 0 grams of fat. It is 2 Weight Watcher points. And I'm going to take a serving of the Catalina Crunch Cinnamon Toast. This is Peter's. A serving is half a cup, and it is 2 Weight Watcher points with 11 grams of protein, 0 sugar, and 9 grams of fiber. So my breakfast this morning will be 4 points. I'm thinking to be like a banana cream pie. That's my wish. But I'm starting to bring breakfast with me at Weight Watchers because I get home just too late to eat. And I explained that in my vlog about my issues with eating too late. You'll hear all about that in the vlog. If you've not already seen it, go take a look. And that's to be my 4-point breakfast this morning with around 23 grams of protein, if you're a protein counter. I'm personally not that big of a protein counter, but I know people are, so Catalina Crunch. It's also gluten-free as well. This bag I got at Sam's, and this is in the flavor Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's Peter's favorite, so I picked it up for him for Christmas. Time for another tasting. What are you tasting today, Dee? Another one of the flavors in the Devotion Hydro Flex Refresher Variety Pack. Today I'm trying the Rocket Pop. I'm least excited about that one. I still have one more, the Strawberry Watermelon, but I think that will be good in a large Dunkin' green tea for a green tea refresher. These are great for getting water in and smoothies. You can put these in a vanilla smoothie and make a fantastic fruity smoothie. Like that pineapple, is it pineapple mango or is it peach mango? The peach mango and the cucumber melon have been my favorite. I didn't think I'd like the cucumber melon, but it's really good. I think I'm going to order it. So today we're trying the Rocket Pop. I'm telling you, I'm not too excited about this one. Out of all of them, this is a great way to enhance water. It has some electrolytes. If you're looking for a little bit of electrolyte boost, it has 100 milligrams of sodium. What I like about that is it's not tragically high. I think some of us, I can only speak for me, us older gals, I don't need a lot of electrolyte because I don't sweat terribly. I'm not doing hardcore workouts. I'm walking. I'm doing Leslie Sansone. I don't need a huge amount of sodium because there are people who do. I'm not one of them. So I like the fact that it's minimal. It's enough to get you all flushed out. So I'm mixing it up. I'm doing it in 30 ounces of water. Like I said, this is one I'm least excited about because I don't think I even like Rocket Popsicles, but I'm holding out hope because all the other ones are really good. It's not terrible. I actually like it. It's pretty tasty. It's kind of a little bit fruity. And not bad. I'm enjoying it. I'm going to put this in my Stanley cup because I have it filled with water and I didn't want to wait to try it. So I'm going to put this in my Stanley. 4.5 out of 5. So far, they've all been fantastic. Can't go wrong with the variety pack. Remember, I have 10% off from Devotion, DWG, I believe it is. It's usually always linked somewhere. So, hope you enjoyed that tasting. Let me show you how easy chicken salad comes together. It's high in protein and absolutely delicious. It makes a really great lunch or even a quick and easy snack. Now, I take chicken that I boil and I take the temperature and I slice about 3 ounces. And then I put that in the bowl and then I top it with 1 tablespoon of light mayo. You absolutely could use non-fat Greek yogurt. Add seasonings of your choice. These are the ones that I am choosing today, but you could absolutely, gotta have the grill of pickles. Add whatever you like. And the secret ingredient is a little splash of Dijon mustard. And of course, a little chopped onion never hurt anybody. Combine it all, and there's my lunch. I use veggie dippers for it, so it is only 1 point. Like I said, you could use non-fat Greek yogurt for a 0-point high protein chicken salad. If you enjoy, follow for more. Breakfast this morning is a 2-ingredient Grace's oat bread bagel bun. I made my bagel with oats, yogurt, a slight drop of egg white, and a little bit of baking powder and some salt and seasoning. I baked it in the oven. I didn't make it into a bagel because what's the point? I just plopped it on a tray. It is a 0-point bagel. I have 1 egg with a Amy Lou's sausage for 1 point, and there is some Laughing Cow cheese for 1 point. So my whole breakfast sandwich is 2 points on Weight Watchers. You take your Grace's oat bread and you make it into bagels. It is a 0-point bread now with an egg. Basically, it's a 0-point muffin, bagel, bun, whatever you want to call it. I think we need to bake it into a fry bread. What do you think? Lunch today for 3 points. I have a 2-point cheese stick, 1 point of 1% fat cottage, no, it's a 1 point, which is a 1/3 cup of 1% cottage cheese, a chicken thigh, cucumbers, and radishes. So that is my 3-point lunch. Dinner tonight is a bowl of cabbage soup. I made this on the channel a few years back. It's a childhood favorite, and it is 0 points. I did sprinkle some Parmesan cheese, and I did add some chicken breast, if you can see it in there, to give a little bit of protein, and no points. So that is the recipe can be found at Dish with D, and it's really, really good. That's my dinner. Breakfast this morning is 6 points on the Weight Watchers plan, but that's a lot of food I have here. I have a veggie hash, peppers, onions, zucchini, mushrooms for 0. I have a apple, it's a sausage, it's 4 points. I can't remember the brand. Gilbert's, there we go, Gilbert's, a sausage for 4 points. I also have 100 grams of shredded potatoes that are now 0 points. I have 1 point of cottage cheese, it's a 1/3 cup. I also have 1 point of shredded cheese around the perimeter, it's 1 tablespoon for 1 point. I have 1 egg over easy, and I have about a 1/3 cup, maybe, of egg whites, maybe a little bit more. Some of that egg whites in there, so that's egg whites, so that is 0 points. So that's 6 points, 4 for my sausage, 1 for my cottage cheese, and 1 for my cheese. When you have points, you add cheese. So that's my delicious, high protein, delicious breakfast bowl this morning. Dinner tonight, I'm home alone. I didn't know what I wanted. I was gonna have some veggies, but I decided on a big ass salad. This is a mixture of romaine and iceberg. There's sun-dried tomatoes, cucumbers, onion, and radish. My dressing is 5 points. I know, but you know what? I have points to use, so that's why I decided to have it. And my Parmesan cheese is 1 point. My chicken, just bare, this is 7 points of that, so that is my 13-point salad. I know. I mean, and it's huge, but thank God it's huge. But yeah, chicken is 7 points. The dressing is 5 points. Yeah, you know what? I have the points to use. I'm jonesing for this nice crispy chicken on this salad, so that's what I'm going to have. But it is a huge bowl, so don't feel bad for me. I'll be all right. I'll live. But that's going to be my Caesar salad dinner tonight with chicken. Breakfast this morning is 7 points for my overnight oats. Why, you ask? I'm using this 7 Sundays Classic Berkshire Apple Cinnamon Almond. Half a cup is 6 points. I have 1 point of Premier, so it is 7 points. There are probably things that I don't have to count, like the oats and stuff, but it's just way too complicated. I'm going to give it the points and be done with it, realizing that half of what's in this is 0 points. So, but I'm tracking it as 6 points because that's what it scans at. So that's my breakfast this morning. Delicious, by the way. Dinner tonight is leftover cabbage soup. And I threw some potato gnocchi in there because it's a 0 point soup. So why not add 5 points of pasta? Make it a 5-point dinner. A little bit of Parmesan cheese and I'm good to go. That's my dinner tonight on this cold, blustery day. Or night. Well, that is it. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the things I ate over the past week. That's always good food here at Dish with D because, you know, I love to eat. So I hope you, if you have any questions about anything that you saw here, let me know in the comment section below. Comment about something that you didn't like too, like, oh, I would never eat that. I would love to hear it too, because I love hearing comments. So thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't, and I will dish with you another day. Thanks for watching, and if you know anybody that could benefit from this content, please share this video. Bye bye. It's cold out here.